Japan lives under constant threat from giant monsters known as kaiju. Whenever they appear, the defense force steps in to fight them. Here we meet Kafka Hibino, a 32-year-old man who once dreamed of becoming a soldier in the defense force alongside his childhood friend, Mina Ashiro. But while Mina has become a captain and a national hero, Kafka failed and now works in kaiju cleanup, removing organs and flesh from the monsters after battles. It's dirty, exhausting work, and Kafka feels like his life has passed him by. One day, a new recruit named Reno Ichikawa joins the cleanup crew. Unlike Kafka, Reno is young and still chasing the dream of becoming a soldier. He's surprised that Kafka once had the same goal, and he pushes Kafka not to give up completely. But when another kaiju attack erupts, Kafka and Reno are caught in the chaos. During the incident, Kafka is seriously injured. In the hospital, while recovering, a strange, insect-like creature sneaks into his body. Suddenly, his flesh twists and transforms. Kafka becomes something impossible. A human fused with kaiju power. Kafka struggles to control his new body. Every step shakes the ground. Every punch destroys nearby objects. Reno is shocked, but realizes it's still him. When a kaiju attacks nearby civilians, Kafka hesitates at first, unsure how to fight without causing collateral damage. His instincts kick in, and he lands powerful blows, dodging the kaiju's attacks despite his lack of control. In the end, he manages to defeat the monster, though he accidentally destroys parts of the surroundings in the process. The defense force detects this new creature and names it Kaiju No. 8. With soldiers closing in, Kafka and Reno escape, keeping his secret hidden. After surviving his first transformation, Kafka decides to finally chase his old dream, joining the defense force. Reno encourages him and insists they take the entrance exam together. At the training grounds, Kafka struggles physically. He's older than most recruits, slower, and his stamina isn't great. But his knowledge from years of cleaning up kaiju gives him an edge. During the combat simulation, Kafka barely keeps up with the younger recruits. Kikoru Shinomiya, a prodigy, easily outperforms everyone, showing precision and skill. Despite looking weak, Kafka's determination and quick thinking impress the examiners, and he manages to pass the first stage, keeping his kaiju form hidden for now. During the field exam, a powerful new kaiju suddenly appears. Kikoru immediately springs into action, using her skill and agility to dodge attacks while striking precise, deadly blows. Just as it seems she might be overwhelmed, Kafka realizes he has no choice. He transforms into Kaiju No. 8. At first, his movements are uncontrolled, smashing parts of the area and almost causing more chaos. Slowly, he manages to focus, landing powerful, precise strikes that finally defeat the monster. Kikoru is stunned to see Kafka's secret, but she decides to keep it hidden. Kafka is now officially a cadet. He keeps his kaiju form a secret, relying on Reno and Kikoru to cover for him. The three train together, with Kafka using his experience to guide the younger recruits. Mina notices him, but doesn't say anything, while the defense force continues preparing for future kaiju battles. The new cadets join Mina's 3rd Division on their first real mission. The city is in ruins, kaiju are scattered through the streets, and the recruits finally face the terror of a live battlefield. Kafka, though slower, uses his knowledge of kaiju anatomy to guide other recruits and keep them safe. In the middle of the operation, Captain Mina arrives on the front line. With calm precision, she raises her massive rifle and fires a single devastating shot, instantly killing a huge kaiju in one blow. The cadets watch in awe, realizing the massive gap between themselves and the elite defense force leaders. During the mission, Reno gets separated from the squad and comes face to face with a powerful humanoid kaiju. Unlike the usual beasts, this one fights with intelligence and skill, overwhelming Reno in close combat. Kafka sees Reno in danger and, unable to hold back, transforms into Kaiju No. 8. He charges in, fighting with raw strength and fury, managing to protect his friend and push the enemy back. The clash is brutal. Kafka barely keeps control over his monstrous power, but his determination to save Reno drives him forward. However, the battle leaves destruction in its wake, and some Defense Force members begin to question what exactly happened. Hoshina, sharp-eyed and suspicious, starts to sense that there's something unusual about Kafka. After saving Reno, Kafka remains in his kaiju form, and that draws the attention of Vice Captain Hoshina. Known for his unmatched sword skills, Hoshina doesn't hesitate. He charges straight at Kaiju No. 8, testing its strength. The fight is intense. Hoshina's blades slice with incredible speed, cutting deep into Kafka's body, while Kafka blocks and counters with raw power. Despite the pain, Kafka holds back just enough, not wanting to kill a Defense Force soldier. Hoshina notices something strange. This kaiju isn't acting like a beast. It fights with tactics, with restraint, almost like a human. Kafka finally lands a powerful blow that creates distance and uses the chance to escape. Hoshina reports that this new humanoid kaiju is unlike anything they've faced. Smart, dangerous, and powerful. From that moment, Kafka was in fear that Hoshina will find out about his secret and kill him. The city is suddenly struck by a massive invasion as kaiju erupt from the ground and descend from the skies, throwing civilians into panic. The city is flooded with monsters, buildings are torn apart, and civilians run for their lives. The Defense Force scrambles into action, and the new cadets join the battlefield for the first time in a true large-scale mission. Kikoru cuts down kaiju with incredible precision. Reno gives cover fire with his sharp aim, while the rest of the squad struggles to hold their ground against the endless swarm. For the rookies, the scale of destruction is overwhelming. Then, the battlefield shifts when a huge red humanoid kaiju appears, far stronger than the rest. The Kaiju No. 10. Its power and presence immediately stand out, and it begins commanding the chaos around it. Vice Captain Hoshina steps forward to face it head-on. The fight is fierce. Hoshina slashes with blinding speed, cutting deep into the monster, but it doesn't fall. Instead, the kaiju resists and adapts, revealing this is no ordinary beast. Hoshina unleashes his full speed and blade technique, slicing through the kaiju with precision. But No. 10 is unlike any other. It analyzes Hoshina's movements and adapts, countering his attacks and pushing him to the edge. Despite his incredible skill, Hoshina starts to falter, as Kaiju No. 10 grows more aggressive and stronger with each exchange. Just when it looks like Hoshina might be overwhelmed, Kafka can no longer stand by. He makes the risky choice and transforms into Kaiju No. 8, revealing his monstrous power once again. As Kaiju No. 8, Kafka smashes into the fight, delivering devastating punches that shake No. 10 and turn the tide. The shock doesn't end there. The Defense Force soldiers witness Kaiju No. 8 standing before them. Everyone is stunned, and in the aftermath of battle, Kafka is surrounded and taken into custody.